Hey, what's up, guys? It's Joe here with Deranged. So you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know what it's about. So I think Polaris has came up with a pretty darn innovative and really game-changing idea for the industry. If you think about it, there are a couple things that really keep people from jumping in on the UTV and side-by-side game. Number one is the cost of ownership. Buying machines has gotten more and more expensive. Add on to it the trailer that you're going to have to get. Add on to the cost of the maintenance as well. Cost of ownership just keeps going up. The next thing is the ease of ownership. So it's not easy to own a side-by-side nowadays. You have to find a place to store it. Not a lot of people have a place to store a side-by-side. You have to have a trailer to be able to tow your rig from one place to the next. Not to mention the cost or the actual maintenance of the machine and the time it's going to take there. So Polaris has came up with an idea that's going to take care of all of that and eliminate those barriers for people that want to get in on a new side-by-side. So with that said, let's check out their idea. Easy peasy, man. All right, like I said, to me, this idea is pretty darn game-changing. We've all heard of Polaris Adventures. I believe they have a TV show that's dedicated to and it's called Polaris Adventures. But Polaris Adventures in the past has just been a place that rents machines and also usually offers guided tours as well. So you have the opportunity to go and rent a machine and either take it off on your own or have somebody take you on a well-known trail in the area. That's Polaris Adventures. Well, now they've released this year a program called Polaris Adventures Select. So what is Polaris Adventures Select? Well, it's pretty simple. It is a subscription-based program that allows you access to a variety of machines. Before I get into a little bit more of the details, I want to say something here. This may come across as a bit of a commercial, and trust me, it's not. That's why I'm wearing my Talon hat here. I just think the idea is innovative enough that it's worth an entire video solely on the program. It really could be that game-changing. This is not an advertisement. Polaris is not a sponsor, obviously. We don't own a Polaris rig. This isn't a Polaris sponsored video. So this is my thoughts, my opinions on this new program they're coming out with. So with that said, what is Polaris Adventure Select? Like I said, it's a subscription-based program that allows you access to many of the Polaris vehicles, power sports vehicles. You can get an RS1 one day if you wanted. You can get a quad, you can get a Polaris Slingshot, you can get a RZR, Ranger, General, many other vehicles, and all of them outfitted with kind of their top options. So Polaris Adventure Select allows you to access each one of these vehicles for a monthly fee. Now, how does the system work? Do you just get unlimited use or ability to use any vehicle anytime you want? Sorry, the answer is no. But you get to access many of these vehicles using points that you accumulate based on how much money that you spend. So with that said, let's take a look at each one of the plans and kind of show you what you're going to get.
Nice.
Okay, the plans are broken down into 3 different plans. The first plan is the Select Base Plan. So what is the Select Base Plan? It is $99 per month. It gives you 1 credit per month, and you're on a 12-month term. So basically, you're signing up to spend $1,200 with Polaris. So what do you get with that? Well, total you get 12 credits. Every plan includes all the safety gear that you need. It includes the helmet, goggles, all that kind of stuff. Free fuel. So when you pick it up, when you get the machine, it's going to be full of gas. No charge for an empty fuel tank to drop off, so you're not going to get charged some big fee for dropping it off empty. And then you can reserve and cancel at will. You just need to make sure you have time, give them time ahead of time. Additional benefits with that one, you get the welcome kit from Polaris, you get swag, that kind of stuff. You also get special offers on accessories and whatnot, and then a membership renewal offering. Not sure what that looks like. We're not going to get into that kind of crazy detail, but that's what your base plan looks like. The next is the Select Plan. So for the Select Plan, it's $249 a month. You get 3 credits per month, and you're on a 12-month term. You also get all the same stuff, the same safety gear, but additional benefits include an invitation to exclusive ride day events with Polaris and then informed on expansion plans. So if they plan on expanding other places, then you'll be one of the first to know when they roll out these new locations or places they're able to use this Polaris Adventures Select program. The next is the Ultimate. This is $6.99 per month, and you are on a 6-month term. So it's not a 12-month term like the other two, but you do get 9 credits per month. Additional benefits with that, it looks like it's just about the same. You get Polaris swag, all that kind of stuff. Basically, you just get much more credits. So for $700 a month, you're getting 9 credits per month on a 6-month term, which is a ton. If you live in a place like the Phoenix market that pretty much has a riding season, we still ride a bit in the summer here, but riding season really is late September, early October through April or so. So you get 6 months worth of riding time. You got 9 credits per month to be able to use that. So that's what the different plans look like. So you're building all these credits. Let's see what the credits actually look like and how you can use them. Okay, so here is how you use your credits. Now, these are the vehicles that you have to choose from. On the left, you can look at the ATVs or RS1s, single seat side by side. The next is the Polaris Slingshot. That's another vehicle that you have the opportunity to use your points towards. And then you can also use them for RZR, Rangers, or General. And each one of the machines costs a different amount of credit. So if you're on the base plan and you're getting 1 credit per month, basically you could rent an RS1, pick it up at the outfitter or rent it at the outfitter anyway, and you get to use it 1 time a month. Same thing with the Slingshot. You rent it at the outfitter or you're allowed to use it from the outfitter 1 time a month for your 1 credit on your base plan. You can, however, bankroll these credits and go into or roll them up and save like 3 credits and get yourself a General or RZR or whatever else you want. So it's not that you have to use the credit and it expires. It can bankroll and roll up and you'd be able to use it when you wanted to use it. With the ATV and the RS1, you could pick it up at the outfitter with a trailer included and use 2 credits. You can also have it just delivered to your home without the trailer for 2 credits as well. As far as the Slingshot goes, it's not available to pick up at the outfitter. You can either rent it there or take it and drive it straight from the outfitter, or you can have it delivered to your house for an additional credit from the outfitter. So they'll drop it off, take it off the trailer, and you drive it to where you want to go. So those are for the ATV and the RS1, and then the Slingshot. So for the RZR, Ranger, or General, those do cost a bit more credits. So it's 3 credits to rent it at the outfitter. So you show up at the outfitter and say, I want to take X rig, or you reserve X rig. It'll cost you 3 credits to use that rig. If you want to pick it up at the outfitter and have the trailer included, so you just want to drive your truck over, hook up to the trailer, take off, take it to the trail and go, it'll cost you an additional credit for the trailer. And then lastly, trailer not included. If you want it delivered to your home and then you take it with your own trailer somewhere else, that'll also cost you 4 credits a month. So basically you're spending a credit to have it delivered or for the use of a trailer, picking it up from the outfitter. So those are the different vehicles you can rent or use anyway when you're on this subscription plan. Those are the different amounts of credits that you have to use. So you be the judge on which one you think would be the right for you. I think it's a pretty innovative idea. There are plenty of people out there that don't want to drop $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 down on a machine and then only use it 3 or 4 times a year, or might be apprehensive about getting into owning a side-by-side. This program gives those people the opportunity to say, hey, I'm going to spend $100 a month, or I'm going to spend $250 a month, and I'm going to get to use a rig 6 times a year, or 3 times a year, or whatever it is. So this program really does open up that opportunity for more people to get into power sports and get into the industry. And honestly, I don't know if this is an end game for Polaris, and this is my opinion here. I don't know if it's an end game to get people to sign up for subscriptions and just to do subscriptions, as much as it's give somebody a little taste, just a little taste of what it's like to ride in a side-by-side or drive the Polaris Slingshot or whatever. Give them time to get into the idea of owning a Polaris RZR or Slingshot or whatever, and then have that take hold in their mind and have them move on. So honestly, I think, like I said, it's a really innovative idea. I think it's going to go places. To me, it's a bit of a game changer, and we'll see how it takes off. So with all that said, now it's time for I wouldn't call it bad news. I would call it other news. It's a brand new program, and it's only available in select market. And by market, I mean the Phoenix Valley, where I live. So it's not something that's national. Right now, it's rolled out into the Phoenix market. It came out beginning of the year. I don't know the date. The very beginning of this year, the program came out, and it's available in the Phoenix market. It's not moved to other markets yet. They do have plans to expand it nationally, but it is not there yet. So right now, if you live in the Phoenix market and today you want to sign up for this program, you can do it. A couple more things to keep in mind about the credits. Number one, they're non-transferable, so you can't gift them to a buddy or whatever else. They are your credits. You can't sell them. So the credits belong to you, not to anyone else, and you can't sell them to your buddy for 50 or 100 bucks, whatever it is. The next thing to keep in mind is if you are on this program and you have remaining credits there in your, that are built up in your credit bank, if you will, you can actually apply those credits to the purchase of a new Polaris vehicle. So if you're in the middle of your program and you decide, I drove this RZR Pro XP, I want to have this RZR Pro XP, you can say, okay, I'm going to buy one and I'm going to apply those credits to my new purchase. So I think that's pretty cool. If you get into it and you decide you want to make it a permanent part of the program, then you can purchase the vehicle and you're good to go. So honestly, like I said, I think I've said it 3 times, even though it's not an advertisement, I'm wearing my Talon hat. I think it's a great idea. I think it's really innovative. It's going to get people in that haven't been able to get in, and I think it's pretty exciting. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think this is a cool program? Do you think it's going to bring other people in, or is this just kind of another marketing ploy that's going to fizzle out and go nowhere? Tell us what you think. If it was available in your area, if you didn't own your side-by-side yet and you were just thinking about getting into side-by-sides, would you consider spending $100 a month to be able to use a side-by-side 4 times a year? Would you consider spending $250 a month to be able to use a side-by-side 8 times of the year? Something like a RZR, a General, a Ranger. Would you pay $250 a month to not have to own it, not have to have it at your house, not have to find a place to store it, not to have to maintain it, not even have to fill it up with gas initially? Would you pay $250 a month for that privilege? To just pick it up, have no other responsibilities, and have access to a new Polaris RZR, Ranger, General, or one of their other vehicles 6-8 times a year? Like I said, let us know in the comments down below. Hey, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. I know I appreciate those that have subscribed already. We hit 15,000 sometime a month or so ago, and it's been awesome to see the channel grow. It's been exciting to be a part of it. We have a lot of fun providing you guys this content, getting out and riding, stuff like that. We really do enjoy it, and we hope many more will join as well. Don't forget to like the video as well. That really lets YouTube know that people enjoy the content and helps it get spread to other places. So with that said, guys, there is a Suns game that starts in an hour. I've got to get this video edited and out. So I'm going to call it here. Ride safe, pack out what you pack in, and we'll see you on the next one.